Matt Childress is here, and Matt, we love you. Let me just say that right off the bat.
This isn't going to go well.
No, it's not.
It's not a great start.
This has nothing to do with you. But I'm very sad today. I've been sad all weekend because Scooter was relieved of his duties. I don't know how else to put it. They gave him an option. It wasn't a good option. He called me Friday night, and enrollment also, no longer with the company. And
So Matt's the man.
oh,
What mic is Tony on?
he is on the one that's not on apparently.
So I get you.
Wait a minute, he's moving. Go ahead, move it around. There he is.
I usually use that one before.
See what happens when Scooter's out?
Things change.
Sorry, the camera in there is not on for some reason, so I can't see.
Yeah,
No big deal.
Yeah, it's messed up, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm not happy. Dugan called me Saturday morning. Two good people did their job, in my opinion. Did their jobs, did them did them to the best of their abilities without making a lot of money. I'm sure Matt knows about that as well.
Well, very, very much.
But, I almost said that's it. I almost just said, you know what, I'm done. Because when you start firing, getting rid of good people, and, look, I think everybody deserves a second chance. But to hire somebody back here that was fired for good cause, good reason, and get rid of two people who've done nothing wrong, I got a problem. This is Word Media, Evangel Christian, supposed to be a Christian organization here, and very unchristian-like things going on this weekend. But we move on, and we charge on. And, man, do we got a lot to talk about.
Is today Monday? You said the weekend.
It is Monday. Oh, did I say Monday? Yeah, I'm sure I did.
You said the weekend.
I'm
you didn't
sure,
say
I'm
Monday.
probably did. I'm
said the weekend.
I'm in another place right now. It is Tuesday, June 2nd. Is that right? Anybody help me with that?
Yep.
Matt, is that right?
That is true.
Tuesday, June 2nd, M&M Cartage Hotline's open, 384-1450. If you'd like to join in on this riveting conversation, 502-384-1450. Gameday Men's Health text line is open as well. 502-414-1450. Gameday Men's Health, redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, sexual performance therapy. Visit GamedayMensHealth.com, defining a new era in men's health. And hit me up on the text line, 502-414-1450. I did not get to play in the ISCO media. I was so looking forward to the ISCO Championship Media Days yesterday at Hurstburn Country Club. But all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. I slept on it wrong. My grandson was jumping on me. I carried a 60-pound air conditioner down the stairs. But all of a sudden, I couldn't lift my left arm. Couldn't lift it. No way I could have played golf yesterday. And I'm going to tell this story. We might have a caller here. I'm not sure. Who's on the line, Matt?
We have Buzz on the line.
All right, let's go to Buzz. Here he comes. Come on in. Buzz, how are you, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing great. Wait a minute.
There you go.
I'm doing fine, guys.
Matt will get that. He'll figure out the buzz
I'm
sound.
figuring it out. I got to know all the ins and outs.
He'll get there.
Matt's in a tough place.
There's
He's gotta
a,
figure
I
everything.
guess there's Matt. I guess there's a button where he buzzes in and buzzes out. It just sounds like a swarm of bees.
Is there actually a button?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's a button. There's
You
a
always
sound
would hit.
effect
No,
that we always have.
I'll try and see if I can find it.
Yeah. See if,
For later on, I won't play it
Sure.
still, but like,
absolutely. All right, Buzz, what's up, Matt?
I was just glad you guys are back. I was starting to get worried.
Yeah, you never know. When change happens, you never know who's going to be. I know you probably turned on the radio at 7 o'clock this morning, and there was no Scooter, right?
Or yesterday.
Well,
Or yesterday.
Justin actually texted me on Friday to let me know the news, and
Yeah.
and so I was a little bit bummed. But I mean, I like Matt, but Justin and I through a couple things have become friends. But especially with keeping up with you guys, seeing you guys in the press box during the fall, and some of the other stuff that we've done together. I really appreciate having you guys still around because
I guess we're going to soldier on.
it's
Tony.
been,
I guess
you
we're
guys
going to. Yeah.
even inviting me into the studio every once in a while. I'm surprised that when I came in, they didn't escort you guys out.
Well, yeah, that's a good point. That's a very good point. You are a scary dude, no doubt about it.
That's for sure. I really, the main reason I called is I know you got tons of topics to talk about, but do you guys know where I could find a Rams jersey?
I know it. Your Miles Garrett jersey is no longer any good.
You mean you're getting that A.J. Brown Patriots jersey?
No, he wants that Miles Garrett Rams jersey because Matt Cleveland Browns fan.
Have you ever seen his jersey he wears in here?
No, I have not.
Oh my gosh, it's Miles Garrett and it glows in the dark.
Yeah.
So I'll say this: the Miles Garrett went to a team with a very cool helmet decal.
Listen,
I got that Ram on there, huh?
listen, Jared Verse is good.
Well, I don't doubt it, and I think the Browns are clearly stating they're not going to be a contender this year,
Yeah.
and it almost sounds to me like they're saying, hey, one of two things: we're either going to stick with Shadur Sanders and we're going to build around him, or we're going to tank enough to get Arch Manning.
They cannot be good enough and have enough talent as long as they're straddled with that Deshaun Watson contract.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
Absolutely.
And when he's gone, this seems like a move for the future. Jared Verse is 25. He's 5 years younger than Miles Garrett. He's same position, and he's a 2-time All-Pro, still on his rookie contract. So this is sort of a move they probably should have tried to make last year when he asked for the trade, but they signed him as the highest-paid defensive lineman, and then a year later, all of us. And we weren't expecting this yesterday. This came out of nowhere, really. But
I agree. It just kind of popped up, and I said, the Rams are almost finalizing a deal. I mean, the Browns, and then all of a sudden I see it's a done deal. And then, of course, my other Browns buddies, there are a few of us. We got together.
you guys love misery, I guess.
Yeah. I got a friend in Cleveland. His sister has bought him 2 Browns jerseys in the last 5 or so years. The first one was OBJ, and then she bought him a Garrett jersey this year for Christmas. So I asked him if she wouldn't go out and buy him a Deshaun Watson jersey.
You get a first-round pick in 27, a second-round pick in 28, and a third-round pick in 29, plus Jared Verse. So this is one of those trades that could be win-win for both teams. The Rams are all in again, like they were the year that they won it all when they brought in Aaron Donald, had Aaron Donald on the team, and brought in the quarterback. Oh, I can't think of his name. Who's the quarterback? Matthew Stafford. They brought him in. They were all in. This is an all-in move by the Rams. Hey, we gave up 30 points 5 times last year, lost all those games, twice to the Seahawks. We got to play defense. We signed Stafford to $55 million for another year. It's that 1 year window. It's like, this is it. We're putting all our eggs in this basket. And I think it's a good move for Cleveland here.
Do you all know what the odds are for the Rams to win the Super Bowl?
Probably
I looked it up.
I'm guessing.
I looked it up.
Okay, I'm guessing they're the favorites now.
What do you think they are?
7-1.
What do you think, Matt?
I think that's a good number. I think 7-1's around there. Maybe. But the Rams, though, I think they're even better. Maybe like 5-1.
6-1.
I was thinking 5-1.
6-1.
And they're the favorites, right?
They're the favorites.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, I think it's a good move by them. And I also think Cleveland, who knows they're not going to win anything, they get a lot back
I agree.
for Miles Garrett. So.
I think really and truthfully, I mean, the Rams are getting maybe the best defensive player in the league.
Buzz, I know you.
But the Browns got to do something up there.
Yeah, I know you can't wear your jersey anymore.
I agree.
But I think you should be happy, really.
Oh, yeah, and I'm not disappointed other than I really like the energy that he brought to the field. But to your point, John, this actually puts them back close to the position they were in before they did the opposite when they traded for Deshaun Watson and gave away all of their draft choices.
Absolutely. Thank you, buddy. Keep listening.
Hey, you guys, appreciate listening to you, and y'all taking my call. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you, Buzz. One day you're going to turn on. We're just not going to be here.
Oh, that could happen any day. We're all day to day.
Based on my health, man. So I couldn't play golf yesterday. I go to the chiropractor yesterday. I got to go back again tomorrow. It is better today, but I've got tendonitis, according to the chiropractor. Most likely tendonitis in my left shoulder and arm. And Tony, you've had this. It is painful.
I mean, what's it? I mean, I'm only going to be honest here.
Yeah.
What's chiropractor going to do?
She worked on my shoulder.
You're not going to the doctor?
I'm going to get to the best part.
Okay, all right.
Let me tell you about I saved this.
Orthopedics are good people to see.
I know.
I own one of them.
I don't want to get operated on. I want that to be the last resort. Okay, Dr. Burke.
I've been through this job multiple times.
Have you ever gone to a chiropractor?
Nope.
Well, there you go. You don't know what a chiropractor
All
can
right,
do that. Is
just-
that fair?
If you got tendonitis, they can't fix it.
Well, I'll tell you what, it feels a heck of a lot better today.
Physical therapy.
And the one thing they tried to do that was unsuccessful was to put the leads on my 4 leads front and back of my shoulder here and run the,
Stem.
pressure,
Yeah.
The vibration.
The stem.
Guess why they couldn't do it?
Too much hair.
I'm too hairy.
Yep. I called that one, didn't I?
It was a little embarrassing, I'm not going to lie. Because,
they shaved it.
Well, I have to shave it and go back tomorrow. They weren't going to shave it. They said, look,
they didn't have a weed eater.
They said, Sasquatch, we're not shaving it, but if you shave it, come back Wednesday, and we'll try to put that device on you.
A lot of people on
And
a
the
golf
other
trip
thing,
listening are crying.
They want to
right now.
put the kinesiology tape on there for me to wear, okay?
Can't have that other hair.
That wouldn't stick either.
Yeah, no way. I've done
She
that.
said, I'm not even going to try that because it's not going to stay on until you shave your hairy ass, basically. So, so that's what I got to do today. I got to shave my shoulder, my part of my arm, my front and back of my shoulder.
Cortisone shot in this baby, and
I actually asked. I said, what about a cortisone shot? And she said that is not certainly off the table, but you have to understand you can only have one every 3 months.
Yeah.
You can't have it like if you do it and it hurts again 2 weeks later, you can't have it.
Yeah, but
she said, but I may send you for that eventually if this doesn't work. So,
well, they always want to send you to physical therapy.
Yeah.
Whatever. But
so
I went to a physical therapist for something else, John, and he told me. He said, if this doesn't work, get a cortisone shot. I called him up, got a cortisone shot, played ball this
my
weekend.
wife goes to this chiropractor every week, and I call her the commandant. She beats the snot out of you. And I've gone to her for my back before. She's been great, and I thought let's give this a try because I don't even want a cortisone shot if I don't have to get one. But she actually sent my wife for a cortisone shot, so it's not like she won't. She doesn't. It's not like she's anti-cortisone shot or anything. It's just, but I'm sitting there, and this poor tech is trying to get these things to stick, and they just won't stay. Well, let me try these other ones. They're bigger. No, didn't work. And she's embarrassed because she can't get it done. I'm embarrassed because the people that are sitting around the office there having hookups at their back and their necks and everything are just looking away like, I'm going to try not to laugh at the Sasquatch over here with all this hair on his shoulder.
Okay,
So that was my day.
Squatch.
That was my day, John Squatch. That was my day instead of playing golf at Hurstburn Country Club. How did that go?
We shot 7 under.
It was you. It was Scooter.
TJ Walker.
It was TJ, the TJ Walker, the sports talker.
Yep.
And our buddy Rilo, who's a member out there.
Yeah, he picked up your spot.
He picked up my spot last minute. I appreciate him for doing that. And you guys shot, 7 under?
7 under.
Where did that fall in the rank of
They
things?
didn't have anything afterwards. You just turned it in. They would give you.
Okay.
I know Kent Taylor and them were 10 under, so we weren't real worried about it. But I will say this much: if you Eric Wood, the mayor talk,
Kirchdorfer talk.
Kirchdorfer talk, the new tournament director,
And the head out of Hurstburn.
Yes.
That guy talked. Danny
Barron, and Eric Wood got up and he was in charge of the volunteers. And here's the deal: if you want to be a volunteer, and they need volunteers, and last year went great. They have to get volunteers, and they were asking the media to do this. And if you go to ISCO,
ISCO.
yeah, ISCO Championship /volunteer, you can sign up to volunteer. They need volunteers.
They probably need them for everything.
Yeah, it'll get you in. You can stay the whole time when you're not working.
I'm sure you get a
there's shirt and a hat,
Yeah.
access, I don't think to the media, but access inside, all that good stuff. So they really, really need volunteers, and Eric Wood was asking for them yesterday.
All right, we got a lot to get to today. San Antonio will take on the Knicks starting tomorrow night. Tony Spurs against my Knicks. At least those are the teams we bet separately. that starts tomorrow. NHL Stanley Cup playoffs, Vegas and Carolina starts tonight.
Patrick
The
Murphy
big
team.
story, we got A.J. Brown to match Patriots.
Woo! That'll ruin the team.
We got Russell Wilson going to CBS. We got
Ooh.
baseball to talk about, Kentucky baseball to talk about. They blew it, man. And
Sorry,
I got to talk about Milan Momcilovic. Does that sound right?
Momcilovic.
Momcilovic. So there's an H in there that I'm missing?
I mean, there's not actually an H. It just makes the H sound.
All right, well, I'm going to figure out how to pronounce this dude's name, and we'll take a break and come back with more Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage, Big X. Watching on the YouTube. We are on YouTube, right, Matt?
Of course.
That's from
Hello to everybody watching on the YouTube. If you're listening at home, on the road. By the way, we'll talk about I-65 here shortly. If you're listening on the road or at work or on the podcast, once again, thank you. We appreciate it, as always. Do you have any driving trouble yesterday? I don't mean at Hurstburn. I mean on the roads.
No.
Did you see 4 trucks? 4 trucks got taken down by the can opener yesterday?
Oh, no, really?
Yeah. You know, the can opener down there on 3rd Street by U of L where they were rerouted that way, and 4 of them. One whole top was ripped off.
You know what that does to truck drivers?
Makes them angry.
Gets them fired.
It does get them fired.
They're supposed to look at the signs.
Yeah, and they're also, there's a huge sign. This is the
flashing light.
This is it.
Everything.
But you're looking at your GPS. It's the first time you've had to get off of I-65, right? And you're saying, well, it's taking me this way. Okay, boom. There goes the top of your truck. Overall, yesterday, I thought pretty good.
I did, too. I watched the news.
I rarely watch the news. I made a point to watch the news last night. And people were pretty, okay, so far this is so good. The commute was not that bad. People have found alternate routes. I will say this. When I came home from the chiropractor on Waterson, once you get to Newburgh Road heading west, all of a sudden it's a backup.
Yeah, but it's always that way.
But it's always that way.
It's always that way.
You could get off at, and I got off at Poplar Level. I took a left, and it was all traffic. From really, I'm going to say the old Kmart, which is now Planet Fitness. From there all the way through the light at the Waterson, on down Poplar Level till I went into Derby City Gaming. It was still going past that, too. Coming out of Derby City Gaming, I said, you know what, I'm going to go Preston because Poplar Level was so congested. Preston was fine because I was going north. But coming south, it was as far as you could see.
Yeah, but you know from living there, I grew up there.
Now, this was 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
That Poplar Level and Preston are cut-throughs to downtown.
They are.
So there's going to be a lot of people trying to go through that.
And unfortunately, I live on a street that connects to both.
Exactly, and that's where I grew up.
And so I'm going to have some issues just driving around my neighborhood.
Yeah, because
it's certain times of the day.
People that work downtown, when there was issues before, they all took Poplar Level.
Overall, I think if you're the city, victorious day.
First day in this morning I watched the news. It looked good. The one issue they said,
people have adjusted quickly.
One issue they said is if you're on the Waterson coming off 65 and heading towards going west, that you have to read the signs because they've changed everything and it will say closed. And if you're heading all the way around on the Waterson, you better stay to the left because the signs are telling you, because there's different signs, that it's closed. And they said people are getting in the wrong lanes.
Yeah.
So you better, if you're on the Waterson going west and you get around Poplar Level Road, you better start reading signs.
I was surprised that the ramp to the Waterson from Poplar Level, right there by Mayo High School, from Preston, right there by Mayo High School, that ramp's closed. Yeah. I don't know why you can't get on it because it takes you on the Waterson. It doesn't take you on to 65. It takes you on the Waterson East, but it's closed. And I don't know if that's part of the plan here to keep people from, Well,
there's a system, and you know what?
I don't know.
As long as it's not horrible, but did you see how many people were cutting through downtown? That's where the issues are coming in.
Cutting through downtown? You mean?
I mean, through the old Louisville and everywhere, trying to get, skip that. Yeah. And there's semis down there. They were talking about semis.
You got to go somewhere. Yeah, these semis are going to be everywhere now.
Yeah.
And it's a different look. Yeah. I mean, because again, if they're coming down Preston from the south to the north, they're being told to turn left at Phillips Lane and go that way.
Yeah.
So there was a line.
It runs everybody into where the entrance is from Phillips Lane to the and the airport.
Crazy.
Yep. Hey, any basketball games tonight?
By the way,
any hockey games tonight? Nope. Yep.
This traffic report brought to you by Rise Academy. The 4th annual Rise Foundation golf event is coming up on June 19th. That's a Friday, Glen Oaks Country Club. You can go to riseacademy.org or just search Rise Foundation on your Google machine to play in that scramble. Tony and I were, physically able. I'm going to play in that one. That's me. Let's see. You're with the M&M Cartage team, right?
Yes, I'm with the president, vice president, Don Hayden, Rob Burke, and probably one of my nephews who works.
And then I'm going to be with our. You talk about a team that might finish over par. Yeah, me, Slugger, Buck from Iroquois, and Scooter. And Scooter better hit it well. That's all I can say. Keep us in the fairway, Scoots. That's all I ask you to do.
Buck be laughing the whole time.
But anyway, June 19th, go to riseacademy.org for all the information for that. Again, it's to support Rise Academy in Southern Indiana, private Christian education option for children. Their mission, of course, is to prepare children on the autism spectrum and neurotypical peers for success in their lives, careers, and communities. I know it's a broken record, but I say it every time. We've met these teachers. They are unbelievable people. You got to be a special person to be a special needs teacher, and they are all special people. Our friend Senator Roby, family very much involved in this thing, and we're excited to play.
There are sponsorships if you go to Rise Academy. If you're with a company or a corporation, and especially if you have a child, or everybody's hit by this nowadays.
Absolutely.
And donate some money, man. So it's tough. It's tough to keep these places running. It's tough financially with working with the government and everything. So if you can donate money to the Rise Academy. You don't have to play golf.
Also, Max Pack, I think went 0-3. I think it went 0-3, but Thursday was a long time ago.
Yeah, that
I know I had
count that.
I took the Reds on. We did it Friday. I took the Reds on Friday.
I was listening.
Scooter was going to the game. They got killed. I took the Spurs, given points. They got beat outright, and I think I took the under in that game as well, and it went over by a dunk at the end that was unnecessary. Pushed that game to the over. So I think 0-3. We'll try again in the next segment to give you some winners in the Max Pack, presented by Insure Max and our friend Chad Hennessy.
And you know, John, I'm riding down the road. I put the TuneIn app on the on the radio.
Yeah, you got a television?
Yeah, in
your
my car. Yeah, I was watching television.
He shouldn't do that,
when
man.
I'm driving down.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm on I-75 going 80.
Right now.
Yeah.
When you're breaking the law, don't break the law.
Whenever there's so I have one of those like phone mounts on my dash, right, for like your GPS and stuff. The other day there was a sporting I forgot what game I was watching. I think it was Western Conference Finals actually. I was driving home and I had it tilted to the side so I could like watch when I was at stoplight.
Lasers, man.
Pulled right up a cop that pulled right up next to me while I was watching it.
At a stoplight.
I was a stoplight. I was so locked in, I didn't even know he pulled up next to me. I was like sit back in my chair. And I looked over. He was just like staring at me. Cool cop. Just let me go on.
Well, I mean,
I would have waited. I hope he pulls that down while I'm sitting here. And if he doesn't, I'm going to have to pull him over. Don't you know better?
See what I should have done. I should have rolled the window down and was like, dude, Wemby's insane, right? And then just drove off.
Hey, Wemby's got 20. All right, Milan Momcilovic, Tony. How big a deal is this for Kentucky? How big a deal is it for Mark Pope? How big a deal?
Well,
because everybody's acting like, oh my gosh, everything's great now. Everything's been bad for the last 2 months, but everything's great now.
Finally, somebody else said it.
We got this dude.
I got so much hate on just the Cats this morning because I was like 9 hours ago, people were almost out on the basketball season. And now there's people telling me that this roster is better than this team and this team. I'm like.
It got extremely, exponentially better. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
But, come on, it's one dude. It's not Michael Jordan here.
I'm going back to what I say all the time.
Not Wemby.
And you just kind of look at me. Nobody knows what their team's going to be.
No, I agree with you.
And I don't care who you got as players. You know, we've seen these teams get players that are the best players in the country. They're hurt all the time. They don't want to play because they're worried about their NBA career. So, till these teams go play, nobody knows what they have. Talent wins, yes, but teams win. So, but the other side of this is he does fit Pope's system as a shooter, which is a plus for Kentucky. All these guys, you know, if you didn't get a guy from Kansas or you didn't get a guy from wherever, these guys that show up from Furman and they show up from other places are very underrated.
Sometimes they're good.
Sometimes they're really good. So, you know what? I see Kentucky fan getting excited because they needed that.
They needed
position.
good news,
Yes.
number one.
But the other side of that is don't get too high, don't get too low. Just wait till they play.
6'8" forward, averaged just under 17 points, 3 rebounds a game, 48.7.
That's the key.
From 3-point land. He's hit 8 threes in a game, I think 5 times last year at Iowa State. The price tag, is it $6 million? Is that what we're
Kentucky had
saying?
the money because they hadn't spent a lot of it.
They got so much grief
Yeah.
for a $22 million roster last year. And Louisville's got a $30 million roster. But believe you me, if Louisville doesn't win, they're going to get grief about having a $30 million roster.
And if they win, they're going to be like Michigan. Hey, we bought a team.
We did it.
Either way.
We got what we wanted.
I tell you what, I will say this. I'm on the golf course yesterday, and our buddy Rollo, who has been a season ticket holder at Louisville for a long time, said, I gave up my football tickets and my basketball tickets. He said, I just not into it like I did because of all this. And here's the other side before you he said, and I said this, and he told me this a long time ago, if I want to go to a game, I will pay premium prices and get a good seat to a good game. If I buy these tickets for the season and I have to pay a seat license and they want me to pay NIL, I give my tickets away half the time. And I think it's going to happen. My brother-in-law did it at football for UK. I think it's what's coming. Ex-players, longtime fans are going, they don't play for the name on the shirt.
That's the problem.
It's about the money.
The problem is you can't form an allegiance with these players who are coming and going 1 year at a time. You just can't do it. You can barely name the roster. And that you have to be a super fan just to name the rosters right now.
My wife will watch a game and not even
and say, who the hell
Kentucky
is that?
Louisville. She'll watch a baseball game or she'll watch what she goes, when did he start playing for them?
Yeah.
And you know my wife. She knows.
Yes. It's worse in college sports right now.
Yeah.
It just is.
Guys are playing 4 and 5 years at different schools.
Yeah. And I don't know what the answer is.
Either.
I think the toothpaste is out of the tube or the horse is out ahead of the cart's ahead of the horse. I don't know how to say it, but I don't know if it's fixable anymore. I just don't. And you're going to have Momcilovic is going to be the next I hope not Quaintance, because I'm not talking about an injury here. I'm just talking about a guy that shows up for 1 year. Jalen Lowe just shows up, and he's gone.
They're supposedly paid assassins.
He's gone.
Yeah.
So
and John, he would never get that in the NBA, and that's what these guys are doing.
he was guaranteed a second-round pick by one of the teams that said, we're going to take you if you're around in the second round, guaranteed. But he's going to make more money going to
His
Kentucky.
agent goes to John Spears and goes, Tony Burke's giving me $4 million. What y'all got to do?
Well, we'll give you
4.5.
We'll give you 4.5.
And then
Hey, Tony, they're
and
giving
Matt
you
gives you
4.5.
5. You know, it's just I don't blame them. But it's taken away from college sports. I don't care what anybody says. Nobody's going to
It's all. Look, this is kind of just what it is now. It's never obviously going to go back to what it was.
No.
The only way you possibly fix this is you just regulate it so much that it waters it down, and you become a level beneath the NBA now. Because the problem is that it's your college eligibility is a higher value than your starting contract in the NBA.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
So if you get to the point where, because the thing is like, unless you're a lottery pick, there is a genuine debate to come back. Because if you're a first rounder, you're going to make peak money in college
And
basketball.
you're going to get to that second contract
you get to
1
the
year
second
quicker.
Exactly. So what you have to do, I don't know the answer. I don't know how to do it at this moment. That's smart.
Nobody
people
does.
smarter than me are to figure that out. You just need to devalue college basketball to at least the point where the NBA is still more valuable at any level.
As
But
long
with
as
the
CBS is going to
Yes.
pay billions of dollars for the NCAA tournament, this is never going to end. And college football as well, the playoff.
And everybody always says, well, make them, rules. But then they make them employees of the university, and then they got to go all through all the other stuff.
Yeah,
And go,
they don't want that to happen. All right, some quick news and notes here. If you want to watch hockey, Vegas and Carolina, 8 o'clock ABC tonight. Stanley Cup Finals all on ABC. Carolina, Tony, minus 154 tonight. I would say they're a pretty prohibitive favorite in the series.
Yeah, but Golden Knights
They've
are
been
hot,
playing
baby.
great.
Golden Knights are hot.
NBA, San Antonio, the Knicks start tomorrow. That entire series will be on ESPN. San Antonio, I think, is a 3.5-point favorite in game one. Maybe 4.5.
I was hoping it was just on Peacock.
No more Peacock this season. All on ESPN. We'll talk about what happened to the Thunder. Also, college baseball is crazy.
Crazy.
It's just crazy. We'll talk about that. Birthdays coming up as well. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big A. Spears on Sports, presented by Eminem Cardi. It's John, Tony, and Matthew. Final segment on this Tuesday.
Some dude just walked in here.
Yeah. We don't see him around, and people get fired, and he starts showing up. Good to see Dugan. Always good to see Dugan. All right, Eminem Cardi's hotline is closed. Go ahead, Tony.
Shut it down.
There you go. All right, man.
Sorry,
Good
that
job.
one I remember. I just
You
forgot.
remember that one. Shut it down.
Matt doesn't have to do all those things, but that's one he normally
Well,
does
I just
when
went
he
over
does.
and told him he's got to read the text line. Gameday Men's Health text line is still open, 502-414-1450. Matt, any text to the show today?
We do. This text says, oh, sorry, now it's wanting to load. Okay. It says, I loved your insights into Scooter's termination. I also am PO'd over it. I will not listen to anything but you and the Hoosier Report now. Bad move, WXVW.
Well, thanks for listening, I guess.
Appreciate the support.
Thanks for continued listening. I do appreciate that. We certainly appreciate that.
This one's from Buzz. It says, college teams and players need contracts.
Well, when you get them contracts, then they're employees,
Health
then there's tax
insurance,
things.
and
The issue with right now with the contracts is the money is already spiraling out of control so much. I think
they
the
can't.
contracts would almost make it worse because then you're like they could like be salaried. They're multi-year deals. They have to put benefits in those.
Does it help? Would it help to make it transparent?
Yes, it would do that part where the entire country knows exactly what this guy is getting and that guy is getting.
Would that help?
I think it would help the market a little bit in terms of because right now you're like you and Tony already said it. It's going off of well, Tony says he's giving you this much, and like all that stuff could be lies. Players could just go out there and say that Tony's
certainly.
giving me this much.
Exactly.
At least that's transparent.
The problem, I don't know if it's a problem because these kids all know what everybody makes, but you could make an argument that if all this was public, there would be rifts in the locker room. Like I can't believe Tony, who's averaging 4.2 turnovers a game, is making more than Jimmy, who's averaging 16 points and 1 turnover a game. This is crazy.
And then great point there because the loyalty to the school with the name on it is not the most
It's
important
not even a thing anymore.
Yes, that's where the
not even a thing.
and that's why you have to be a young coach with a general manager and all the support because you just can't go out and talk to these agents and these people and get things done. There's so much red tape.
If
that
you're a
goes with it.
university, let's say you're Duke, why don't you just take Duke off of your jersey and put on a McDonald's logo and get $50 million from McDonald's to play as the McDonald's Blue Devils from Duke University, and there's some NIL money. There's $50 million you can use to pay players.
The advertisement patches.
Yeah,
this
but
season?
he's saying just.
I'm saying the patches aren't enough.
Oh, I get. Okay.
I'm saying I'm McDonald's. I'm gonna give you $50 million because you're gonna be on TV all the time.
That would be a great name for Duke. Duke McDonald's Clowns.
Oh, okay. All right. Any more text, Matt?
Yes, Patrick Movey texted in twice. He said, Morning, Spears on Sports Trio. My APA 9-ball team, the Vicious Ducks, lost in the finals yesterday in the Tri-Cup tournament at Rail Yard in Louisville.
Finals.
We won the first round 51-40, second round 52-24, and lost the finals 50-22. Teams needed to get to 51 points or close to it. If we had won, then we would have split the $1,000 and qualified for the World Qualifier Tournament on June 13th.
If you're
and
not
14th.
first.
Not first, you're last. Ricky Bobby said it. Famous.
Then to Las Vegas in August. I didn't get to play in any rounds, but that's fine. It's a team sport.
You can edit those. You don't have to read the whole thing.
Well, then that's just disrespectful to Patrick Murphy.
You're right.
He's trying to tell a story here. I'm not going to paraphrase the story.
We're supposed to be the storytellers, man.
I'm giving his time on the show.
What else
okay?
did he say?
He said, I think the Golden Knights will have their hands full,
Yeah.
but it will go to games 5 and 7. Go Knights, go. Do I need to paraphrase that one?
I'm for Patrick.
Would
for
you
the Knights.
rather be? Would you rather be the team that finishes second, like Patrick and his pool billiards team did, or you don't make it to the finals?
Well, if you get the benefit of moving on, we've done that for years playing softball. Sometimes when you're the runner-up and you're
But they don't. He doesn't.
They don't get to go to Vegas.
That's what he said.
Oh, okay. I miss.
Do you not? Would you rather lose in the quarters
No,
or the semis than the finals?
because I know next year I'm going to get him, Patrick.
I remember when I was
man.
when I was a junior in high school, I took AP Government. It was a class that I was required for going into college. It was a tough class, but the entirety of the second semester, all we did was we had to prepare for this competition that we had to go to, and it was at U of L, and we had to do it. We had to annotate the Constitution like basically break down.
Like, I know what that means.
Like we had to break down every amendment, explain what it is, why it should be changed, and this and that. It was horrible. It was the worst experience I've ever done in my entire life. We had to do it in front of Mitch McConnell at U of L and all this stuff.
You finished second.
No, actually, better. So if you finished first or second, you were forced to go to D.C. and do it in front of Congress. And it was
wanted to come in
It was a
third.
national competition. We got third. Our entire class started cheering, and our teacher was she was pissed. She was very angry.
Oh, I would have thrown off when we got close.
I think they did.
No, I wouldn't even got that close.
First Amendment.
It's before the second.
Am I in first place? Yeah, everybody should have guns and kill each other.
But it was
Am
like,
I still in first place?
Have you guys seen South Park?
I don't watch
that.
that very often.
Okay, well, there's an episode where they play Little League Baseball, and they play in the Little League World Series. And the joke is that all the teams want to lose, so they're all trying to lose on purpose, but some of them are better at losing. When we got to the competition, our plan was to try and throw it, and we realized a lot of the other teams were doing a better job of that. So, like, there were some points where we got off. We had to watch the other teams, like, do their thing. We were like,
No pride, Tony.
I was
no
like,
pride.
we were like, my gosh.
Nobody wanted to go to D.C.
We somehow did better than them. So we got third. It was
the team that won happy they were going to D.C.?
They were so excited.
Nerds.
We were like freaking dweebs.
Let's do birthdays.
Sorry.
That went off the rails.
Way off the rails. Oh, this show is known for that. All right, are we going to do a meter, or do we retire the meter?
That's up to Matt.
And
I mean, it was always the scooter meter. It wasn't ever me meter.
Do you want to do the meter?
I mean, I can, but it's
now. All right, here's the rules. You were giving me 4.92s and crap like that. No, it's 1 to 5. 5 being gorgeous, 1 being hideous, and you can go a half, but that's it. There's no 0.25.
It should be the scooter meter with Matt Children.
Scooter meter with Matt. Okay.
Yeah. That way we keep it.
Marina
Matt.
Marina Baccarin. Morena. She was in Deadpool. You know Deadpool.
I know who she is.
She's gorgeous. She's in a new show called Sheriff Country on CBS right now. Mm-hmm. She's got a different look. How does the scooter meter with Matt rate Marina Baccarin? She's 47 today.
4.
Yeah, I'm good with
I'm
that.
With that.
We're going to make it easy. Not a whole lot of meters today. We're making it easy.
I like meters.
Justin Long from Dodgeball, 48 today.
5.
Okay.
Love me some Justin Long.
If you want to do guys, that's fine. Well, you can do guys. Justin Long, 48 today. He's a funny dude, man. Been in a lot of funny movies. Dennis Haysbert, Tony, you know who that is?
No.
He was Serrano in Major League. He was also in. He's a really good actor. He's 72 today. Yeah.
Could hit a curveball.
Do not touch Joe Bouzeram. He's 72 today. Aquafina, there you go, Matthew. She is 38 today. She was in Ocean's 8. Had her own show on the Comedy Central, and she's a good actress. Aquafina, 38.
2.
Oh, wow. I thought she'd go higher than that.
Yeah, she's okay.
Okay. Zachary Quinto, who is Spock in the reboot, the whole Star Trek reboot. He's 49 today. Dana Carvey, Saturday Night Live, did a great George Bush 1 impression. He's 71. Sally Kellerman, Tony. She was in MASH, the movie.
Yeah.
She played Hot Lips in MASH, the movie.
I got to go back and look at her.
Born on this date, 1937. You need an old picture here.
Yeah, I got to find it.
Sally Kellerman.
Yeah, older pictures. I give her a 3. She's pretty.
I'm fine with that. Wayne Brady, whose line is it anyway? Also hosted Let's Make a Deal for a while. He's 54.
Hilarious.
Very funny man. And Jerry Mathers, Tony.
The Beaver.
The Beaver from Leave It to Beaver is 78 today. All right, sports-wise, Eddie Lacy, former running back.
Mrs. Cleaver.
Oh. Mrs. Cleaver. Ward. How's the Beaver today, Mrs. Cleaver? Eddie Lacy is 36 today, former running back in the NFL. Earl Boykins.
Alabama?
He was Alabama, Green Bay for a while. Yeah. Earl Boykins. Was he one of those short basketball players?
Yeah, little guard.
He's 50 today, the big 5-0. Dante Jones. You remember him? Mississippi State, 96 against Kentucky.
Beat Kentucky and
beat them in the regular season.
And beat them SEC.
Beat them in the lost in the regular season. Beat them in the SEC tournament.
And then Kentucky won the national championship.
He's 51 today. Kyle Petty, race car driver, NASCAR driver, 66 today, part of the Petty family. Craig Stadler, the Walrus. I think he still plays on the Champions Tour.
I think he does too.
At 73 today.
You know, he actually, people don't realize he was
really
a good golfer.
Liam Hicks, Miami Marlins, leading off, hitting over 300 this year. He's 27 today. Raul Ibanez, former Yankee, former Mariner, is 54.
Around for a long time.
Kurt Signetti, it's a shame Scooter's not here. Sig is 65 today. He's on Social Security. He's 65.
That's good. Would tell us they're going to win three more.
Titles in a row. Speaking of coaches, Kenny Atkinson of the homeward bound Cleveland Cavaliers is 59
he's already
today.
on the golf course. John.
He doesn't deserve a birthday.
And he doesn't deserve a birthday.
Yeah,
He does not.
And Jim Schwartz, former
Well, the
head
Schwartz be
coach,
with you.
big-time defense coordinator in the league, is
Coordinator.
60 today. I'm not a big fan of Jim
Schwartz be with you.
Buzz texted, hats for bats in honor of Serrano when he used the golf club head covers. Hats for bats. I like very much. What happened to Oklahoma City, Tony?
I don't know, John. I told you the whole time Spurs were going to win.
111-103 in Game 7. Wemby had 22 and 7. Dylan Harper off the bench, 12 points and 7 rebounds.
Kid's
to me,
good.
that team, man. All right,
They're young.
Wemby's 22. Stephon Castle is 21, and Dylan Harper is 20. Throw in Champagny, who's only 25. These guys are going to be.
Vassell?
He's 26, I think.
Yeah.
These guys are going to be around. I looked it up. I looked all these up. They're going to be around for a long time if they can keep them together.
Do you think when they drafted Harper, a lot of the people in San Antonio were like, huh?
Yeah, but I think
When they drafted him.
yeah,
I
they
bet
didn't
they
make
were
the
like,
NCAA tournament
yeah,
between
we're
him
taking this
and
guy
the other
from-
guy that they had,
from Rutgers,
the guy that went
Ace
to Utah,
Bailey.
Ace Bailey. To not make the tournament, you have to think what's wrong. What is the dysfunction when you got these two guys and they're not making the tournament? So, yeah, there's probably trepidation there, but you work them out, you bring them in, and he's been incredible. SGA, by the way, did play well. He had 35 points and 9 assists in that game.
How did the tallest leprechaun
He wasn't
in the
the
world
problem. Chet Holmgren is officially scared of Wemby. 4 points, 4 rebounds, only took 2 shots.
2 shots.
He was terrible.
Doesn't his $260 million contract activate this year too?
You would know. You're right, I'm guessing.
I don't know, but Sam Presti, SGA said after the game, they said, what kind of, are you going to go to the front office and tell them what you need to get back to where he goes, no, it's not my job. Sam Presti's the best, and
we won it last year. We
won it.
Game
He'll do whatever it takes to get us back to where we need to go.
If,
that's all I got to say about that.
That team is dynasty level good in terms of depth.
Yeah.
If they do not get rid of Lou Dort, they are just making a mockery of themselves.
See, John's not down.
I'm a Lou Dort fan.
He is the worst basketball player I've seen in the league.
I'm a Cason Wallace fan.
Cason Wallace is great.
Number one. So if you're going to get rid of one of those guys, get rid of Lou Dort. But I don't know.
4 UK games. guys
Lou Dort had a tough shooting series, and usually that's
not a good shooter anyway, though.
4 UK guys with Keldon Johnson, De'Aaron Fox, SGA, and Cason Wallace. What a series!
Four really good.
Was Cal there? Cal should have been there. Doesn't he always support?
He
those
usually
guys?
shows up. By
the way, the Yankees scored 13 runs in the 3rd inning against the A's on Sunday. Did you see this? 13 runs, 11 hits in the 3rd inning. You know how many hits they had in that game, Tony?
13.
11. They didn't get a hit in any other inning. Have you ever seen anything like that?
No, but can I tell you?
13-run inning, and they don't get a hit in any other
Can I tell you my softball story real quick?
Quickly.
When I was down in Knoxville, we scored 10 runs in the last inning to go up 10 and got beat by 1. The other team scored 11 in the bottom of the 7th.
That's big-time softball. Reds are at home to Kansas City, who they lost to last night. Cameron against Abbott tonight. We'll talk more about everything tomorrow, including an NBA preview. Thanks for listening. For Matt, Tony, John, so long. Matt Dennison is next. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage, Big X.